Hi, I am Madhumita from first MSc Physics. I'm going to take a PPT in a topic PN junction diode. Um, a PN junction diode is formed by joint P-type and N-type semiconductor together in very close contact. The term junction refers to the boundary interface where the two regions of semiconductor meets. Diode is a two-terminal electronic component. The contact's electric current is only one direction. The crystal contacts conventional current in a direction from the p-type side called the anode to the n-type side called the cathode, but not in the opposite direction. Symbol of PN junction is shown in the PPT. Um, Next, anode, which is the positive terminal of diode, is represented with A, and the cathode, which is the negative terminal, is represented with K. To know the anode and cathode of particle diode, a fine line is drawn on the diode, which means cathode, while the other end represents anode. Bias of Biasing of a diode. When a diode or any two-terminal component is connected in a circuit, it has two biased condition which is with the given supply. They are forward bias condition and reverse bias condition. Let's know them in detail. Forward bias, the positive terminal of the voltage potential is connected to the p-type while the negative terminal is connected to the n-type. The diagram is shown in down. Reverse bias, the negative terminal of the battery attacks the free holes in the p-type towards itself, wherever the positive terminal attacks the free electrons in n-type towards itself. VI characteristics of PN junction diode forward bias. The application of a forward bias voltage on the junction diode results in the duplication layer becoming very thin and narrow, which represents a low impedance path through the junction, thereby allowing high current of flow. The point at which is sudden increase in current take place in represented on the static IV characteristics curve above as the knee point. Reverse bias. In reverse biasing voltage, a high resistance value to the PN junction and partially zero current flow through the junction diode with a increase in bias voltage. Forever, a very small leakage current does flow through the junction, which can be measured in microampere. One final point, if the reverse bias voltage VR applied to the diode is increased to sufficiently high enough value, it will cause the PN junction to overheat and fail due to the avalanche effect around the junction. This may cause the diode to become a shorted and will result in flow of maximum circuit current, and this shown as a stepped downward slope in the reverse static characteristics curve below. VI characteristics of PN junction diode diagram is shown in down, and then my PPT is completed. Thank you for all.